Welcome to a safe place.
Renee and I were just having a chat off camera where I was picking on her for disrespecting my beliefs on camera. And I said to her, lucky I'm in a safe and healthy place mentally, because otherwise that could trigger me. And that led us to what can trigger. And she said, we can do one on that. And I said, yeah, but everything can trigger. Like even the most nonsensical things can trigger us. Like, you know, my background is one of sexual and physical abuse, which led to emotional and psychological trauma. And it's amazing what people giving me compliments triggers me. So if someone says you're wonderful or you're amazing, I'm getting better at receiving it because obviously it's true, but it still triggers me and it sends me into that little girl of, oh my God, but I'm not worthy of anything. And so it's interesting. And so we were talking about triggers.
No, I was specifically talking, no, I shouldn't say no. Yes. Okay, yes.
Again.
Yes. Tina, very valid point.
Thanks, Renee. I'm so glad you find some value in some of the things that I may or may not say.
No, what I was saying is so I'm a ex-Jehovah's Witness, and last video, Tina started unzipping a bag and bringing out a bowl that you bang with mallets.
It's a drum. It's not a bowl. This is now the third or fourth time I've told her it's a drum. Anyway, moving on.
What Tina may not realise is from our history as Jehovah's Witnesses,
Tina does realise she doesn't care.
There was a lot of fear put into us about demons.
And idols
but idols were just things that people worshipped and bad luck to them. But with demons, there was a lot of way to call demons to you, and they would harm you. So, tell me what you do, and I will tell you on a scale of 1 to 10 how a Jehovah's Witness.
What do you mean? What I do?
Well, you've got.
I'm a witch. I think that's what she's referring to, and she can't even use the words, which is interesting. But when
Stop. Can I ask you, number one, what do you mean you're a witch? And by the way, I feel a bit bad because I told somebody that is important to me that you weren't a witch because a witness, my mum.
That I wasn't a witch?
Remember in that text, it's all right, she's not a witch, you'll be fine, because I was trying to get you to meet her. And I said, it's okay, she's not a witch, but you say you are a witch.
I am a witch. That's my religion. I'm a Wiccan.
So what is a witch? So obviously, what is a witch?
You tell me what you think a witch is.
A witch. Well, it's not as bad as it sounds, because you're quite lovely.
It's not as bad as the conditioning would have people believe, is what she means.
So I think
it's a pagan religion. It stems from before Christianity, and it was the old religion when Christianity came into being. And so a lot of the Christian ideas, like the festivals, were taken directly from the pagan festivals that existed prior to Christianity. And the horned god was turned into the devil to make sure that people did not follow the old religion. It was demonized, as is so much of the natural healing methods. Like I've read a meme on Facebook that all of these people want, they just accept all of these pharmaceutical drugs like nothing else, and the doctor gives a prescription and they take the prescription. They don't even ask what's in the medication that they're getting prescribed. And someone suggests to them they use an essential oil or some herbs, and all of a sudden they need to have all of the science on it when it's goddamn natural. Our society has gone... I said goddamn, that's blasphemy. You're the only one that's sworn on this camera live at all.
No, but
a Wiccan, for me, I'm a solitary practitioner. I don't belong to a coven. And basically what it means for me is that I follow the cycles of the earth. I believe very much in social justice. I believe that we are all responsible for the world that we create and that we live in. And I believe that we need to be in service to other people. I believe in compassion and kindness and love. There are darker energies, I'm aware of that, but I use love. That's where I come from.
So, Jehovah's Witnesses were warned about people like you.
Yeah, I'm weird.
Because apparently you attract, according to the Jehovah's Witnesses, people like you attract demons.
Look, I'm very much believe in spirit as well, in the spirit world. And I have had contact with negative and positive spirits over the years. Can't believe I'm saying this because this is something that triggers me a little bit. But I'm not evil. I've always worked from a place of light and love, and I will always continue to work from light and love. The fact that I help so many people, anyone that knows me will attest to the fact that I have a beautiful, warm energy that's very loving and kind. That's what people keep telling me. And since I stepped out of teaching, people have said now that I'm standing in my truth all of the time and I'm not scared or ashamed to talk about the different things I believe in, because I don't believe other people have the right to tell me what's right and wrong for my life. It feels right for me. I believe in aliens. I believe that I will be returning home after this incarnation. I feel it's my last one. And I have no issues with that. If people want to poo-poo my beliefs, well, that's on them. I'm not responsible for their response to me either. I don't care what their response to me is.
And we're friends.
We are. We're good friends. Because I'm not evil.
To correct me if I'm wrong.
I can be evil. Push my boundaries. Do something wrong to me or someone I care about and I can be evil.
Are you going to get a doll out?
Do you know that voodoo dolls were originally intended as the pins going in were just medical records?
Oh.
There was nothing malicious or evil in voodoo dolls. That's an example of things being demonised from ignorance and from people having a vested interest in controlling the thoughts and beliefs of other people. Who knew, eh? I just keep a lot of medical records for people. How's your back, Renee? No, I'm joking. I shouldn't be facetious about other people's beliefs. I don't have voodoo dolls. And I don't do curses.
What do you do? You do healing.
I do healing.
With sound?
With sound, I tap. I do meditation. I do Reiki.
Do you talk to dead people?
Of course I do. They communicate messages to me.
See, now you're dangerous.
I'm so dangerous.
You're so dangerous.
That's why the FBI and ASIO have me under watch, because I'm dangerous. Small business owner.
Is that true?
Living near a forest. I'm so dangerous.
Are you seriously thinking that you're under watch?
No, I know I'm not under watch.
You're joking.
Oh, I am joking.
You're coming across as a bit. Okay. So it's very hard for me to be friends with you, you know that?
I'm also heavily tattooed, which goes against it as well, because, you know, that's letting demons into my body.
No, the tattoos.
Oh, the tattoos are not letting demons in? That's
so
how is that different?
All right, demons is if you try and talk to dead people. That's definitely, you're talking to demons. You're not talking to the dead people, you're talking to demons according to the witnesses.
How do witnesses then justify prayer?
They're talking to God.
Is God a person?
Yeah, but he's not dead.
He's not a person either.
He is.
He's not a person, he's a deity.
Yeah, a person means a thing that thinks and can communicate. I'm not supporting it. I'm just telling you why you...
My God's different to yours. My God loves everybody. My God is everybody. My God is everything, not just everybody. So we're sitting in my church now.
Yeah, but look, let's go back to talking to dead people. I'm
You're
going to have to
obsessed with
ask.
this.
I am, because...
What are you asking? It's not something I turn on. It's not something I can turn on and turn off. It's something that if there's spirit around me and they have a message to communicate, they'll tell me what it is, and I'll share it if I'm called to do so and if the person is wanting the message.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's not nasty stuff. It's never nasty stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What else do you do that would trigger a witness?
I don't know.
Calling yourself a witch, number one. Calling yourself a witch.
Our society
sound
has
healing.
labels, but it's all scientifically proven to be beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's just calming, isn't it? It's calming and it affects
well, it
your...
heals your body.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're 70% all thereof of water. So anything we do naturally can only aid our healing processes. We put so many toxins and chemicals into our environment and our body. Says the person sitting here with bleached blonde hair. But we do.
Okay, what was this video about?
Well, it was going to be about triggers. And it has been about triggers because my stuff that I do triggers you.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about your experience with the forks. That didn't trigger you, that calmed you.
Yeah, because if I can explain it scientifically, I'm happy to take it. Like, I see the forks as like a brain massage. The sound waves go in your brain and massages your brain.
The drum's exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's sound waves.
So I'm happy with all of it because I can explain it. Meditation is calming your mind, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
The when you do it, it vibrates in your brain, it calms your brain.
It's vibration, it's sound. Chanting takes
talking
you
to the dead.
Closer to God.
And that's the hard part.
But that's not
for
something
me,
I do as a witch. That's just something I have the ability to do. It's actually not something I often talk about either. So this is interesting that it's now coming out. But it's just, I'm completely truthful to who I am and with who I am. It's something that I do. So if you ask a question, I'm not going to lie to you. Like I said before, how you respond to it is your choice. I'm not responsible for your response. And I will not accept responsibility for your response.
And the aliens?
What about them?
That you believe in aliens?
Well, I think it would be very ignorant as a human being, as an intelligent human being, to think that this planet is the only one with life on it. In this universe, it might be, but there are many galaxies.
That's like a scientific thing as well.
Well, that's right. Well, you tie quantum physics into all of this. Quantum physics explains a lot of the natural healing stuff, a lot of the alien stuff. I think we'd be ignorant to assume it's just us. And I think we're ignorant to assume we're the most intelligent life form. Oh, please. We're in major trouble in the galaxies if we're the most intelligent life form. God help the rest of the galaxies and universe if we're it.
When you say God
if we are the pinnacle, I mean my God. And goddess. No, I believe in a God and a goddess.
Okay.
I believe there's balance. There's feminine and masculine in all. And we become whole as people when we embrace both sides. Everything in the universe is in perfect balance. Humans have upset that balance. And yes, I am part of that upsetting of the balance.
This is the video that we're going to call the Jehovah's Witness and the Witch. No, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. I'm not a Jehovah's Witness.
The XJW and the Witch.
The XJW and the Witch.
We've got people setting up here for a picnic. So that's why I keep getting distracted.
So you have been listening to Tina, the Witch, and Renee Pickles, or Renee Kordeski. Ooh.
The XJW.
The XJW.
And we are a
I've
safe
got two
place
names. It's
for you
okay.
to fall. And to
It's a safe
talk.
place.
We'd love to hear some responses from people. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
Okay, bye.